Wearing 7 will be Kristen Lee. 8008 is Gaz. 84 is Katie Helvetica Black. And 888, the captain, Shaolin Scarlett. And representing Korea in the white, their captain, 06, shortstop. Wearing 1, Elora Collins. 116 is Max Savage. 12, Melanie Tingdahl. 18, Shadina Steen. 187 is Kilo Kitty. 215, Bula La. 256, Carrie Carney. 28, Muffin Tumble. Wearing 3 will be Zoom Bayou. Wearing 38, Tallulah Rex. 4000 is the Great Wall of China. 4711 is Sophia Lepane. 52 is Bamshi Bombshell. And wearing number 7 will be Simi Yi. So we've got just over a minute to go. We are here at the 2018 Roller Derby World Cup, hosted in association with Rainy City Roller Derby. Sat here on the S1 helmets track. Of course, the S1 Lifer helmet is the best fit and best protection made for roller derby. Get a lifer, be a lifer. S1 is the official helmet of the 2018 World Cup. So we have some of the skaters getting ready. The referees are just having a quick conflab. Looks like jamming first for England will be number 12, that is Wild. And number 06 will be shortstop. And right in time, just in time for the first whistle, I am joined by Mr. Personality himself, Roller Polar Bear.
Personality of the year. God knows how that happened.
There's someone in Hull hit and repeat on the votes. Anyway, we are underway. Alex Wild trying to find the inside. Shortstop trying to find a way through the pack.
Yeah, shortstop just being quick recycled. Alex Wild seeing the outside and picking up your lead jam.
Shortstop one-on-one with Missy Rascal at the front. One hand, that's legal. Oh, no. Oh, it's interesting. Looked like there was a cut signal from the outside, but not. Alex Wild is through, though. Has picked up the 4 points. Have you got your breath back now, sir?
I never have my breath back. I'm that unfit. Hence why I don't do the reffing. But yeah, look at this. Track 1. Look at the people out here. This is fantastic. This is what the World Cup's all about, King.
So I'm just checking. The referees are having a little bit of a conflab. There is an official timeout. It looks like Feminist Killjoy on the outside. Yeah, I did think so. Shortstop will be starting in the penalty box. There was a cutting penalty. So that means number 42, Tricia Smackenauer for England, will be on a Power Jam start.
Yeah, nice and early on in this game as well. So, Power Jam for Team England.
Just noticed actually, Tricia Smackenauer is down on our roster as that, but she has Scott on the back of her shirt, which I know is her legal surname.
Okie dokie. So, we've got the option, Tricia Smackenauer or Scott. So, away we go. Lead jammer and Team England looking for points.
England holding back Melanie Tingdahl at the back, trying to create the split pack and open up the space for Tricia Smackenauer. There's 5 more points.
Yeah, this is something that Team England have done so well recently. The pack work has really come on leaps and bounds. In the last few games we've seen them, King. And we've seen it yet again, the way they just trying to split apart this Korean defense.
Shortstop is now out of the pack, engaged with what is actually an all-London Roller Girls wall. And lineup, actually, when you include Tricia Smackenauer. So they should be very familiar with each other.
Yeah, communication, everything key at this point. And look at them go there. Kitty now holding back shortstop. Shortstop being recycled now by Kid Block. That communication being key. That drawback is fantastic. But Kitty gone for a sit down in the box.
Yeah, Kristen Lee will sit in the box. Kid Block there still doing a good job. Tricia Smackenauer is racking up the points as we go. 14 points so far on this jam.
And shutting the jam down. Tricia Smackenauer taking it. Getting the full 5 on that pass. So, Team England up to 23. And don't forget, Sisu mouthguards, the official mouthguard of the 2018 Roller Derby World Cup. I own 27 of them.
Even though you don't skate anymore?
No, I just wear them when I go shopping.
Jamming this time for England, it's 101. That is Jack Attack up against 187 Kilo Kitty.
Yeah, Jack Attack coming into London Roller Girls recently and really coming on leaps and bounds with the jamming. Really a great force and great to see here in Manchester.
So Onyeka Igwe goes to the back for a multiplayer block, but we have our first Korean lead jammer. That goes to Kilo Kitty. Although it needs to get a move on Jack Attack. Both jammers losing their footing a little bit around the turns 3 and 4 there.
Yeah, it really did look. I don't know if there's something on the track. I really can't see it at this point. But both jammers staying the same trajectory and both taking that little bit of a slip, as you said, King. But now we've got the speed up. Jack Attack really owning that speed up as well and coming through the pack, picking up the 4 points.
Some nice offense there from number 1. That was a Laura Collins, but Kristen Lee saw it coming.
And the call off has happened, but points will be on the board for Korea.
So current scores, 31 points plays 4.
That's a 27-point differential.
Maths is fun. And we have number 3, Zumbayu, will be jamming for Korea in the white, up against number 22. That is the well-known Rogue Runner.
And away we go into this jam. Oh, Rogue Runner, signature outside speed, lead jammer, away they go.
And number 40, Kid Block, opened up the door. Rogue Runner went straight through it.
Meanwhile, big recycle. Kid Block is everywhere at this moment. Offense, defense. Rogue Runner coming through. Penalty just being assessed. Team England blocker going
down.
Looked
like a misconduct penalty.
Yep, I think you're absolutely spot on, Ken.
I think it was spot on from our brilliant producer, Bobby Narco. What is also spot on is 5 more points for Rogue Runner.
Yeah, Team England now getting into a nice groove here onto track 1. Sorry, the S1helmet.co.
Rogue Runner's taking a tumble, little slow getting back up. Has done now. Kid Block now going on offense, trying to help the jammer through. Rogue skips through on the inside, picks up another 5 points, 15 and counted on this jam.
Yes, meanwhile, Zumbeo just all being held at the back. We do have another penalty going out for Team England blocker, Kristen Lee.
Star pass has been completed to Bulala as Rogue pulls off the jam.
And another 4 points picked up at the end of that pass. So England hitting the half century, 50 playing 4. And Sucker Punch Skate Shop is Europe's original Derby-owned and devoted skate shop. Sucker Punch is dedicated to helping you with honest advice to find exactly what you need and more. Our technical know-how and expertise is unrivaled, as our availability of your favorite gear and the fast shipping we offer throughout Europe. Visit us at suckerskateshop.com.
Do you want to try that last bit again?
Suckerpunchskateshop.com.
Thank you. So Wild and Shortstop are jamming. England in the red for those of you just joining us on 50. Korea in the white on 4. Alex Wild, lead jammer once more. 4 out of 5 lead jammers for England so far. Sorry, Bear.
No. So I was just going to say we touched on the progression of recent jammers, and Wild is definitely one of those jammers, King. You know, coming through from Raleigh City and just really owning their style of jamming as well. Great upper body strength.
Onyeka Igwe going to the box for a multiplayer. I believe that's her second join by Missy Rascal. So I wonder if England, with only 2 blockers, will choose to try and run the jam. Shaolin Scarlett and Kristen Lee are trying to speed the pack up, get to the front, burn as much time as they can.
Yeah, just trying to build that speed, but Korea looking for the pip off. Shortstop trying to make the way through. Kristen Lee takes a big hit, hits the deck.
Great job at the front, Kristen Lee and Shaolin Scarlett. Kristen Lee with the drawback. Great points protection, but it's backfired. Alex Wild with the cutting penalty.
So power jam for Korea, power jam for shortstop. Korea with the great chance to get some points on the board.
That's 5 more. Shortstop one-on-one with Onyeka Igwe.
Onyeka Igwe nearly getting the recycle, now getting back to the teammates. Shortstop now just trying to find some gaps coming out of turn 2.
Big hit there from Shaolin Scala on one of the Korean blockers.
Shot stop coming back around, hunting it down these points. Offense coming through. Onyeka Igwe getting the one hand coming out, shortstop, but away shortstop goes.
Shaolin Scala picking up the penalty. Alex Wild picking up 4 more points. Of course, this jam now reaches its natural conclusion. What happened there? England getting quite penalty heavy.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And I think the last couple of jams we have seen that penalty box through. If you look at this replay,
shortstop trying to push the way through. Past, that's that hit from Shaolin Scala that I mentioned.
Yeah, that Korean blocker really felt that, and we do have a timeout by Team England.
So while we've got the timeout, did you know that by the age of 14, girls are dropping out of sports at twice the rate of boys? We think roller derby can help change that stat. You can learn more about this at girlsontrackfoundation.org. Also, if you're interested in getting a different shirt from roller derby leagues around the world every month, then join the Roller Derby Shirt Club at rollerderbyshirtclub.com. So we've got scores at 58-17. Obviously in these games with the team timeout, clock continues to run. I say England will be looking to clean up their play.
Yeah. I mean, as you said, King, I think we've seen the last couple of jams, England run into a little bit of penalty trouble, and Korea are just capitalising ever so slightly on this. They don't want to be running into a game where they're going to be looking over their shoulders and noticing Korea just inching that point deficit down.
Especially with only 4 penalties for skating before they fouled up. I'm sure Missy Rascal, number 6, and Onyeka Igwe, number 3, are on at least 2. So that's something that England will be looking to, I'm sure, rectify.
Yeah, absolutely. And it might be just a thing of giving them a rest for a few jams, rotating the packs through. We're dancing into the next jam. And Team England, it looks like a forearms penalty. So it looks like we have.
Trisha Smackenauer will sit in the box, and that will put Kilo Kitty on the power jam. This jam will go for the full 2 minutes as a start has been passed. That once more, and receiving end of that is Boulala. Boulala, what sweet offense that was. Direction of play. That's one of those penalties. Yeah, worth it.
Take it for the team.
Exactly.
Get that jammer out, get them points on the board, and start hunting down that England score.
So that was Max Savage that took the penalty. Kilo Kitty, having done the star pass, will now sit for a direction of play penalty. And that is Faye Roberts going to the box for England. Kate Sale in the penalty box.
And as you said before, the penalties are still England are still picking up penalties. You know, they don't seem as settled as it was in the first couple of jams.
Although Kid Block now picks up a forearms penalty as Trisha Smackenauer completes her initial pass. Boulala trying to get past. Nice inside sweep. Opened the door. Shaolin Scarlett does exactly the same, but will go for a back block penalty.
Meanwhile, Scott coming through, picking up the 4 points. Boulala coming up against the one blocker. Just dips on the outside and through for 4 more points.
Yeah, Helvetica Black doing the best that she could, but couldn't stop Boulala getting through and picking up the points. Kilo Kitty trying to stop Scott. Trisha Smackenauer out of play called. There's the points.
Yeah, running into the final embers of this jam as Scott coming back through the 4 points, and Boulala just coming up against the hips of the England blockers, but no points picked up. So
that was a 9-8 win on the jam for Korea.
Yep.
So we're just seeing that start. This is where Trisha Smackenauer, I think, picks up the forearms penalty just on the outside there as she went round Tallulah Rex. I understand that we can see that the scoreboard on screen does appear to have frozen. So we currently have, and I can't see the scoreboard, there's a speaker in the way, 66 plays 26 in favour of England with 17.5 minutes to go. Through this time as lead jammer, first time with the start, the unmistakable Stephanie Maney.
And just again on turn 3 coming round, just taking about a bit of a slip, we do have the star pass That is engaged to Zoom, I believe that is.
Yeah, Zoom by you. Stephanie Maney with a 4-point, hit it and quit it.
And the penalty box does remain empty. So
famous last words.
It's not me playing, I can say it.
Here we go, just seeing some of that strong defense from England, but the star pass very successful. That's the advantage of the star pass. Free your jammer.
Free your jammer, shut the jam down, reset it. Korea really playing a good game and still keeping England just within their sights at this time. Short stop and Wild out and about on track. Wild coming through, picking up your lead for Team England.
Faye Roberts picking up the direction of play penalty and will sit in the box. Kristen Lee trying the drawback, but short stopping with just one hand out of bounds.
And shortstop now coming for 11 points. Wild, meanwhile, 4 points picked up.
Watching the bench, killing the time on Faye Roberts' penalty. And there's the call. Just as Faye Roberts stood, so less than 10 seconds on the penalty. Very smart play.
Yeah, nice communication with the bench. Really good stuff from Team England.
So England has scored every jam so far. Korea have been shut out 5 times. So I want to give a shout out to Roller Derby City. Being skater owned and operated means supporting the roller derby community is at the heart of what we do. And we've been proudly supporting local roller derby since we began back in 2010.
Meanwhile, we have Jack Attack and Kilo Kitty on track. Jack Attack coming right at the back of that Korean defense, just trying to break apart that brace wall. Kilo Kitty taking the same route, but now hitting the outside, trying to come out of turn 2. Both jammers run into a little bit of difficulty here, being recycled back.
Well, Kilo Kitty has been assessed with the low block penalty there. So that's a power jam for Team England. We've got whistles blown. There's something on the track. We had a ref fall over at the outside. I'm not sure what it is. It's a piece of equipment being held up by righteous oxide. So the jam was stopped for safety.
I wasn't too sure if righteous oxide had
it looks like a mouth guard.
I thought it looked like a piece of skate equipment at first, something that had come off the skate, but it looks like it is a mouth guard.
It's the mouth guard of Kilo Kitty has come out. Be interesting to watch. I think it's going to be Kilo Kitty is going to be assessed with a second penalty. She's still serving the first one, which was the low block. I believe she's going to get equipment violation penalty. It'll be interesting to see if she's sat for more than 30 seconds. We'll know.
No, I think you're absolutely spot on, King. He came back in, he signaled the other penalty. So it looks like it's going to be a 2 penalty. Looks like we're going back to 2013 on a 1 minute penalty.
So that will be Stephanie Maney who will have the advantage of this extended power jam as it is nowadays. 14 minutes to go, 74 plays 26 in favour of England in the red. And it looks like we've got a timeout called by Korea.
We do indeed.
So let's pay some bills.
Go for it. Okay, so Sweet80.com is the new roller derby inspired leisure wear brand dedicated to Claire Sweetabix Lawrence. Sweet 80's range of hoodies, jackets, vests, tees and accessories are perfect for the track, gym, I love the gym, and street. Suck it up. A portion of profits go to the Claire Lawrence Foundation to fund brain cancer. Sweet80.com, wear, roll, give.
Also don't forget skates, quad roller skates, plates and accessories for roller derby, lifestyle, park skating and dance. It's time. Visit them at kaya-brand.com, kaya-brand.com. And we get back to the action now with what we believe to be is an extended power jam for Stephanie Maney.
And what a jammer to roll out an extended power jam.
Very quick, very easy. Jam ref forgot they'd swapped.
Which does happen.
It does happen in these games, of course, without formal half-time as such. Stephanie Maney now duking to the outside as England have the Korean blockers split. Interesting to see shortstop with the pivot stripe.
Yeah, definitely playing into that game. But shortstop picking up the penalty. As soon as you said it, shortstop runs into penalty trouble. So Stephanie Maney, this will work for Team England.
I don't know, I think Kilo Kitty might have only served one penalty. I wonder if the penalty was rescinded for the equipment violation. However, low block penalty as caught on the hit, spun round and legs collided, took out Shaolin Quinn, so Shaolin Scarlet. Stephanie Maney will continue to rack up the points.
Yeah, and Stephanie Maney, very calm, very collected jammer, knows exactly where these gaps are going to be coming.
Captain Helvetica Black is on the way to the box. Kidd block with a double arm whip there to Stephanie Maney.
And this is what you've got. Look at Kidd block yet again. Just trying to slow down shortstop, trying to break apart this Korean defense. Look at him going in. Look at Kidd block just breaking apart them two blockers. Stephanie Maney now coming past round shortstop. Packs being spread all the way out, coming out of turn 2.
Faye Roberts picks up the destruction of pack / failure to reform penalty. Kilo Kitty is out and through. Initial pass completed. Stephanie Maney's going to have some fun. Kilo Kitty saw it coming. I think this is Steph trying to kill a bit of time. Ooh, before the fourth whistle. No, 3 points picked up by Kilo Kitty.
Yeah, Stephanie Maney just trying to be a little bit clever on turn 3. We're just seeing the replay here of the recycle by Kidd block. Stephanie Maney coming through on that outside.
And that lovely whip from Kidd block. .29 points scored on that jam, highest jam of the game so far. As we have Alex Wild and Zumbayu. Alex Wild, quick lead jammer.
Yeah, breaking on through to the other side. Meanwhile, Zumbayu with about quarter of a track behind Wild.
Faye Roberts emerges from the penalty box. It's 4-on-3 pack advantage now for Korea in the whites.
Wild just being pipped off, bouncing straight back on, shutting the jam down very quickly. 3 points being picked up by Alex Wild. We're rolling into the last 10 minutes of this game.
Strong work there from Alora Collins, preventing Alex Wild from getting through.
And we have broken through the century as well for Team England. So Team England are now on 101, King.
I want to give a shout out to Fifth Blocker Skates, skater owned and operated since 2001. It's Gallus.
So 101 playing 29.
And we have shortstop versus Trisha Smeckenauer. And Trisha Smeckenauer finds a gap on the outside, picks up lead jammer. Philly with the drawback on shortstop.
Now shortstop being taken on the outside. Oh, spins away. 2 big hits, able to take the hit, come out on the other side. But Trisha Smeckenauer is shutting down the jam, picking up 4 points on that last pass. Here's the replay, King.
So this is shortstop hopefully coming round to the outside, and there's that little spin move. Shortstop formerly of Gotham, I think has gone back to Canberra for next season, but fans of Gotham Girls Roller Derby will be very, very used to seeing that footwork from shortstop.
Very fancy indeed.
Interesting choice here from Korea. Kilo Kitty 187 with the star. Has picked up 3 penalties already. Remember, it's 4 penalties and you're done in these 30-minute games. Jack attack for England. Gets around the outside. There's a no, it's a cutting penalty. That will be a power jam, but the star has already been passed. So the jam will go for 2 minutes.
It will indeed. And Great Wall of China is through and looking for points.
Interesting point. The only jam that England haven't scored was the jam that was called off because of a mouthguard line on the track.
Factual fact. Great Wall of China just coming up against Missy Rascal. Enrique Igwe just going for the recycle, and Korea just shutting down that defense.
But opening up the door for Great Wall of China to pick up 5 points.
So Korea not done with this game yet. Just under 8 minutes left to play in this first period. Jack attack now out of the penalty box as Great Wall of China being taken off track by a hit from Jack attack. Both jammers right into turn 1 as Jack attack just coming up into 2 blockers.
Again, it's Laura Collins out the front, number 1. Doing a great job for Korea, but out of play means Jack attack escapes. It's the initial pass completed. As we said, there was the star pass, so this jam will go the full 2 minutes. As Jack Attack puts up 5 more for England.
Yeah, England really shutting down Great Wall of China at this point, just holding up to the pivot line. Jack Attack, meanwhile, being taken down to the floor on the outside. Looks like a penalty has been assessed.
That was a low block penalty. That was on Kilo Kitty. This is the third 2-minute jam that we've had in this game. All been caused, I believe, by England penalties.
Yes. Yeah, and I think the last couple of jams, England's penalties have started to come less and less as well, King. I think they've just started to rein it in a little bit more control.
I think it's the excitement. I mean, this is the first game as we see the replay of Jack Attack fighting her way through. This was before the star pass. And there was the cut. It was the takeout on the outside.
And you're absolutely right. With Kilo Kitty, that's 4 penalties and done. So Kilo Kitty out of this game.
So 6.5 minutes to go. Korea have lost one of their jammers. But although they do still have shortstop who's out there. And the inside line, Roadrunner. Meep, meep.
That speed, that footwork is just brilliant from Roadrunner.
Shortstop there, superb strength on the inside as Roadrunner jukes through for another 5.
Yeah, shortstop having to deal with Kid Block and did a great job of staying on track. Now Black and Kid Block all the way at the back, just trying to hold shortstop.
Helvetica Black will sit for the direction of play there. Held shortstop back illegally. Star pass has been completed once again to Bulala. So
meanwhile, Roadrunner just dipping in on the inside and coming through for the full 5.
Shortstop in the box, fortunately for Korea, as a blocker, not as the jammer. Lovely dip and footwork to get past Tallulah Rex. As Rogue racking up the points, Bulala has the star for the 3rd time from a star pass. 1 to beat with Philly, very quickly joined by Kid Block.
Yeah, great work yet again. But Roadrunner again, just dropping the left, dropping the right shoulder, able to come in front of the back. There we go, skipping through, running into Philly just momentarily. Great jam this from Roadrunner.
30 points and counting with 30 seconds to go. There's Shorty shortstop trying to do the best that they can, but 5 more picked up.
So Roadrunner still got time coming back around. Philly going on the offense.
This time Rogue having a slightly harder time getting through. Philly trying to open the door. Just shortstop to beat.
Kirsten Lee going for the high block penalty. Roadrunner now being recycled back. But what a jam by Roadrunner.
40-point jam. Huge jam there for Roadrunner and England. And that's jams like that blow the game wide open.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, that was just great work. And it wasn't like Roadrunner was doing it on their own. Philly was getting involved with the offense, just breaking it apart a little bit. Now we're playing at 1-5-8, playing 36, under 4 minutes of gameplay left.
I just want to give a shout out to Cheeseball Precision Skate Bearings, rolling cheesy goodness, rolling cheese balls.
We got Steph Maney coming up against Zoom Bayu into his next jam. Steph Maney coming out with your lead jammer.
Zumbayu's taking the star off. Stars are down in Korea. Not that Gaz is fooled. Direction of play, penalty called. Not what you want as a jammer. You've just got past all the blockers and you've got Steph Maney loitering, waiting for you.
Yeah, it's a lot of hard work, and then you've got Steph Maney. Absolutely right, King. And Steph Maney now just trying to take apart Zoom Bayu. Both jammers now coming out of turn 2, and Steph Maney just trying to control Zoom Bayu at this point.
So you think with this, it's Steph just burning a bit of clock. There's no England players in the box. But here he goes, as we see Zoom Bayu moving inside and outside. There's the hit from Gaz. Just jumped back on, got hips behind hips in time. As we have Wild lining up against Shah Dynasty. First time Shah Dynasty with the star. Alora Collins looks like has hit the 4 and is leaving the box.
Yeah, so that's 2 skaters of Korea just fouled out into this game as we roll into this next jam. Wild just seeing the outside, waiting for the offense to come. And now dips on the outside again. Just that quick shoulder roll, King, breaking on through to the other side.
So there we go. Shah Dynasty one-on-one with Faye Roberts at the front, joined by Philly. Helvetica Black and Kid Blocker there as well. Great work. That was Boulala, who we've seen take the star a few times with a bit of blocking work, taking Wild back.
Yeah, Shah Dynasty now just being held back. Kid Block running into penalty trouble on the way to the penalty box. Meanwhile, Alex Wild coming through, picking up the 4 points.
Back block called on Helvetica Black. So England down to 2 blockers, but it's that Rainy City pairing of Philly and Faye Roberts.
And a great pairing as well. 2 great blockers work so well together. And we do have the star pass now going to Great Wall of China as Wild is coming back around and looking for points with about just under 50 seconds of this jam left to play.
Just wonder if Wild will keep going, trying to run the clock, burn the penalties. Look out behind your shortstops there, Wild. If you're not careful, you're going to get caught.
Did get caught. Big hit came in, was held momentarily, but took that hit from shortstop and was able to keep going.
So Wild now being signalled to call the jam. That is, I think Helvetica Black has hit the 4. As we see Wild on the replay with the line opened up by Faye Roberts, but shortstop there very quickly. Great defense and recycling from Banshee Bombshell as well.
It looks absolutely right, King. The penalty, 4 penalties. Black has gone, so we're possibly going to be the last jam of this game. 177 playing at 44.
And we have Tricia Smekanow up against Zumbayo.
Gaz going in with the offense and pays off as well.
Worked almost as a distraction. Gaz went in on the inside. The Korean wall moved across and opened up the door on the outside for Tricia Smekanow.
And it's great teamwork, and that's that London Roller Girl teamwork possibly coming through.
And Tricia Smekanow again completes the pass. Stars are down on Korea. Held in the hand currently of Zumbayo.
But Onike Igwe doing great work. Just keeping Zumbayo right at the back as long as possible. And now the England defense, Onike Igwe running into a bit of penalty trouble. So 3 blockers out on track for Team England.
But the recycle done led by Gaz as Tricia Smekanow round the outside, virtually untouched for another 5 points.
Zumbayo being recycled all the way back, coming out of turn 1.
So this will be the final jam. We are on jam clock remaining. The period clock has expired. About 40 seconds to go on the jam clock.
Missy Rascal holding some more. Karikani with the star pass.
So that's the first time we've seen Karikani with the star, either starting or on the recipient of the pass. Tallulah Rex takes out Tricia Smekanow and just said, nah, that's it, I'm done.
Absolutely. All done from here. Looks like that is the last jam, King.
Good, strong start for England. England, of course, one of the contenders, runners-up in the last World Cup in Dallas. Korea, very good debut showing for them.
Oh, God, yeah, absolutely. I mean, one thing we did see was actually some very, very good offense when it was absolutely needed. It was just unfortunate they ran into the penalty trouble when they did.
Yeah, it seemed to sort of change. England had the penalty trouble earlier, but as the game went on, they seemed to clean that up. And as they get into the business end of this tournament, that's something England are going to have to be very, very careful of. They cannot afford to have people sat in the penalty box.
Do you think it's first game nerves? I know they're very experienced players, but this is home turf for Team England.
Yeah. It's first World Cup here in Manchester at Event City. There's going to be some nerves. There's a lot of players on this team representing their country at a World Cup for the first time. So yeah, there's going to be some nerves that may well play a part in it. That is something that I'm sure that they'll look to get through and overcome throughout the rest of the tournament.
Absolutely. Well, this has been a sheer joy working with you on.
It's been a while.
It has been a while. And here on the S1helmet.co track, we've seen a great game. Team England coming out the victors, but Korea putting their stamp on the tournament here in Manchester.
So the final score has become official, and it is Korea on 44. England just broke the 200 on 201. Folks, I'm King Crazy for Roller Polar Bear and our brilliant producer, Mr. Bobby Narco. Thank you very much. We'll wrap it up here on the S1 track. See you later, folks. Bye-bye.